Hey folks, it's Wayne here. Hope you're having a good day. One thing I see in the real estate business, having been in this real estate business for quite a while, is different pictures and images and things. So I'm going to go through a couple of pictures, and I just thought it'd be interesting, then you'd get kind of a kick at it. So we'll just take a look. Oh, first one we're going to look at, this is a swimming pool that definitely is green, without a doubt. Looks like something from the Swamp Thing. The caption on this one, you know, it's funny, I've seen these houses, and this is what happens, for example, if somebody leaves their house. It may be a foreclosure. The bank will take the property back, and then they'll call a real estate agent to list the property, and then they're like, tell me what's wrong. Like, well, you can bass fish off the back patio with that green pool. All right, this is pretty cool. If you look real close, there's a pig on the floor with his head laying on the couch. Now listen, people that know me, I have 4 grills in my backyard. I love to smoke. I love a good barbecue. Maybe they're onto something. All right, this picture, cabinets are open. It's probably wintertime's coming. That's something that you do. You open up the cabinet so the pipes don't freeze, but there's something written on the walls. May have something to do with suck my coconut, maybe? I don't know. Should I paint this wall? Yes. All right, so here's a prime example of what happens when you get water in the house and it gets hot. It just looks like something off of a Halloween movie. Like this is Ghostbusters at its best. Now this one, now look, sometimes people, you're in the real estate business, you'll list a house and homeowners will say, should we leave the furniture in the room or should we take it out? Should we leave it vacant? That's the one you're like, well, it'd probably be best if you just took everything out. This one right here looks like they took a body out of the middle of that living room. All right, somebody's really overprotective, because there are a lot of fire extinguishers in the corner. You can't help but wonder why. All right, look at that. Y'all, that's a staircase. That is a staircase. That is a sink with a commode and a staircase. But I have to say, something about getting vitamin D while you're doing your due, that's pretty cool. All right, this looks like something out of Hotel California. Why are there 3 doors? There's 3 doors. 3 doors in one room. One goes to the big attic, the small attic, and the other one goes down the steps. Now this one, now that's what you call a grand open living room. But I would have to say that looking at that, I just want to say the last one on the couch is a rotten egg. Now, this is nice. They're bringing the red and the white with the couch and the rug and the bidet. And if you look real close, there's even a dog food and a water bowl. That's awesome. This one here, I don't see anything wrong with it. If she likes flowers, she likes flowers. Maybe he likes flowers. Well, they got a really good deal on wallpaper, curtains, and the bedspread. All right, there's a refrigerator holding up the deck. What? So this one is like, he comes home, she says, I gave the refrigerator away, and he says, you know, I hadn't been to Lowe's yet. Like, come on, baby, the refrigerator's holding up the deck. This one, either somebody got mad at somebody and threw the mattresses in the pool, or they are just really trying to get rid of the bed bug. There's probably an easier way. That has to be the largest Ouija board ever. Like, it's got a fireplace and a Ouija board in the middle of the living room. This picture's just sad. What happened to the ceiling fan? Somebody hurt his feelings. Yes, change the fan. Oh, look at this one. This picture is marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. Not only is it marvelous, but you can count the moles on your back while you brush your teeth. This one truly does look like something that you would see in a room of fortune teller's house. Holy green, look at that. Somebody's got to be Irish that lives in that house. Okay, you see this picture? Look real close. You see that guy? That's why I tell people, they ask me, is it okay if we stay while it's being shown? I'm like, no, get out. You gotta leave the house.
Get out right here, man.
Looking at this, you can't help but go, there are small apartments in a lot of the inner cities. There's 1, 2, 3. Now, see that right there? That says, you know what? We're not going to fold the clothes. We're just going to sell the house. Now, I can tell you a quick story. When I was 5 years old, my mom and dad started working in the apartment industry. And I remember literally being 5, 6, 7 years old and seeing people's homes, apartments, that looked like that inside. All right, that's a really cool contrast. Between the red and the yellow, it's a good contrast, but I'm concerned with Jesus and Satan up there at the top. Something about dolls freaked me out. I guess the movies, when they're blinking their eyes, and that right there is a hell of a doll collection with 8-foot ceilings and a house built in '64. Now this looks something like, was it Joe from You looking out the window? And they just painted around the rug and he just sits there. That's a lot of pink. That's the most pink I've seen in a picture. Good Lord. Now this picture, if you look real close, look in the center, look real close in the center, you'll see that's a bat. So what we have to do sometimes when we go into houses like this that are foreclosures, the banks called us, we go in, take a picture of the house, or if it's a short sale or it's a rehab property, pre-rehab, oftentimes if there's no window and there's no electricity, we just have to take the camera equipment and shoot a picture. And when we shoot the photograph, it will catch all the light in the room, even though we can't see it. And that's a prime example of not being able to see what's coming towards you. Chairs, chairs, chairs. I don't know about y'all, but I'm looking at those covers and I'm thinking, I cannot stand my feet to hang out. They're gonna have to tuck that in. But they did get a sale on chairs. All right, all I want in the bathroom is a door. I don't need walls, I just need a door. Just frame me a door and I want it leaded glass with roses on it. That's all I want for Mother's Day. This looks interesting. Look at all those colors. And that's actually a mirror given the reflection, and it looks like beads. That's kind of cool. You almost don't want to look away. Should I paint the walls? Yes, you should burn it. That's the most fur I've seen on some walls in a long time. But that's a prime example of what happens when you mix moisture and heat. Anyway, cool stuff, lots of pictures. I have lots of stories that I could bore you to death with, but most importantly, when you're going to put your house on the market for sale, just always look at it this way. Does anyone want to buy my personal belongings when I want to buy anybody's or see their personal belongings? And that's why I always tell everybody, when in doubt, do. When in doubt, clean up, fix up, clear it out, declutter. Every time you take a picture, make sure there's nothing on the countertops or refrigerators, the top of the refrigerators, nothing on the bathroom vanities. Clean off, clean off, clean off. The more stuff that's in the picture, the more cluttered it looks. We just kind of go through the motions in life, but when you stop and really look at what's in the picture, what's in the photograph, here's a quick rule of thumb. When in doubt, take a picture with your phone of your room and stare at it and ask yourself, what's making this photograph look busy? Then take it out, take another picture, look at the picture, and then you'll see, oh, now I know what Wayne's talking about. Hope you're having a good day. We'll see you.